Hey, what is going on with you guys? My name is as always SubZeroExtabyte, and today we are jumping on some elevators again. Do not take that literally, or maybe do, who knows what we are doing. But I think that I will just pass on a cereal bowl. I mean, come on, who do they think that I am? I mean, I am definitely not someone who has a great taste for fine dining, but then again, I will not be serving myself a serving of freaking plastic flakes who are high in sodium. That is literally like salty Legos. That is like eating a Lego block after you have played with it for 4 hours straight and your hands are all sweaty, so now it is tasting all salty and stuff. Not that I have ever tasted that, but I am not the one on the stand right here. The elevator is, and we will be finding out whatever that elevator does in a couple of seconds or minutes. That depends if we have to call someone from maintenance to fix that darn thing already. I just know that this thing is going to become pretty scary, I think, because we have got a lot of weird things that we are seeing right now, so let's hope that I do not pee my pants. Okay, so it looks like the elevator should be starting to move any second now, and that means that our little testing adventure has officially started. So please tell me that everyone is ready for this video. So I would like to ask you to remain seated throughout this whole ride and to please keep your feet and arms inside of the carriage at all times. Now it is almost time for this thing to open, and we can see what horrors lie behind this door. And I am not sure what to actually make of this right now, but I guess that I will just go with the flow and I will not be a showstopper. I like how every time I am doing this that I just think that all of this is just normal and stuff. I mean, you have got to love some elevators, but this one is already kind of scary, so I am not sure what to do right now. Just please do not pee your pants. I am actually not even sure, but I think that I am right. I mean, I am always right, so that is not really something that I am all too worried about, if I have got to be honest right now. I mean, look at me, you guys. You all know this, but of course until we have arrived at the next floor, this is the perfect timing to go ahead and freak our butts off together. Come on you guys, we are not stopping anytime soon. We are ready to just be scared throughout the whole ride, so just hold on tight please. I actually really do not like these things, really. I mean, I am not a big fan of scary thing, to be honest, and my god is this thing freaky, my mans. Let's just hope together that I do not end up peeing my pants. And neither do you guys, because that would be kind of odd. Man, this thing is going so freaking slow. I mean, I have been in a lot of tall buildings, and I have ridden on some pretty tall elevators. I mean, elevators and pretty tall buildings, but all of those went like super duper fast and stuff. And this one is going like a mile an hour or something. This thing is pretty much going the speed of my brain, usually on a Monday morning. That is usually the time where my brain just crashes and stuff. I wonder if more people have that going on when they are struggling with to get through the Monday morning after having a pretty balling weekend behind them. I know that those things can be rough, to be honest. Do you guys remember one of the last elevator rides we had, where I pressed a button that sent us off into outer space and stuff, and I was just all like, let's just hope that no one actually saw the fact that I was the one to push the do not press button, and that might have been a mistake on my end, but I mean, why would you put a button like that on this elevator? And then put me in said elevator and then put a sign over it that says do not push. That is like the sole reason why I pushed the darn thing, and that is because I am a little bit of a rebel, so sometimes I just cannot contain myself and I just end up doing something really stupid that I should not have done. But like I said, I remain to say that I'm not the one at fault here, since they just did not have to put a sign like that there with a button like that, and there would have been no problems at all. I mean, come on, who comes up with something like that? There is just no way that I was any bit faulty or guilty in that offense. I mean, I might have pushed the button back then. I have talked about this quite a lot, I think, actually, but this always takes me back because I am in an elevator right now, so I am just going to pretend like nothing like that just happened in the first place. Actually, something that really grinds my gears, and that is when people use analogies or something like that to their advantage, and when I use them to my advantage they are mad or something. I mean, come on, that is not how that works. I mean, I know that I just did the same thing, but like I said, I am just trying to prove a point here, and I think that I am making a quite good point right now in the first place. Man, this elevator ride is taking like forever. I mean, I am glad that we are off of that snow thing with the penguin, because I am really not someone who is able to deal with the cold like that. I just really wonder how some people do it. There is just no way that I could live in a climate where it freezes. I would be cold all the freaking time. so not fun. But really I should stop talking about this incident if I want people to think that I did not do it. So let's just pretend that I did not just say all of that. Okay, so I am wondering what is coming up next. Wow, I am actually hoping for something a little more scary, because after all of the standard horror elevators I am kind of used to the standard level of scares. Know what I mean? So this better be good. Wait, never mind, this is not anywhere near scary. I mean, would you just look at this? This is not even scary at all. Why would I want to be here in something like that? No way, Jose. I just want my muffins. The last elevator ride that we did was way more fun for me. I mean, I had got to eat like 1,000 muffins or something like that. It was actually a little bit too much. But you cannot really eat too much muffins now, can you? But I still wish that I will have some muffins right here and right now. I mean, muffins are not always what you want, right? I mean, they are not always something. Well, I am sure that that was something. I mean, I do love myself some muffins here and there, so I am down with doing a lot more of those. But once you go muffin, you do not want nothing. That was supposed to rhyme, but I am bad at rhyming, so I apologize for that. Now, of course, this would not be an elevator video if there were not some insane long waiting time to go from floor to floor. But then again, that cuts into us just having to stand around and basically do nothing instead of actually having to walk around all day, and we are falling through the floor. Alright, I guess that I am just going to ignore that I was standing in an elevator a second ago, but that is fine, I guess. I mean, who knows what we could be doing other than this right now. But no, I had to get on an elevator that is scaring the living poop out of me, and it is just dropping me through the floor randomly. But I guess that I will just act like everything is cool, even though it really is not that cool right now. But that might just be me, to be honest. Who knows actually? Maybe you guys think that it is all okay to just go around and fall through elevator floors. But personally, I really do not like that at all. But like I said, that might just be me then. But that does not really matter to me, because I do not actually mind a nice walk here and there, and I actually hate standing around and waiting because I am just that impatient. And yes, people, I actually am that impatient when it comes to waiting. Oh, we are almost there and the doors are opened, and what in the world do we have here? Okay, so we are waiting still for this elevator to finally get somewhere new, because like I said, I am not a patient man and I do not work well when I am stressed. I mean, yeah, I know that it sounds weird that I get stressed out just because of waiting around, but that is because when I am waiting around I cannot do any work. And the floodgates have opened, so we shall run to that exit door as we are in the lead right now. And we are the winner. I am kidding, there were no floodgates that were able to open. The only floodgates that are about to open are my eyes, because I am about to burst out in tears and cry all the way to the end of the video, because the suspense between all of these rooms is just killing me right now. But like always, that might just be me again, who actually knows, right? But of course that does not matter. What is this thing? I cannot even comprehend this for a little bit right now. This is just us standing still inside of another elevator. Do you think that we actually opened some kind of portal to another dimension when I touched that do not touch button and blew up the entire earth? And now we have somehow located the other elevator inside of that parallel universe, and that is what is going on around here. I mean, I am not a scientist, so I am not sure if all of that even made any sense at all. But that does not really matter, because I am breaking my head right here. So if you do not want to get into all of that science stuff, then just ignore everything that I just said. But coming back to the science stuff, actually, even though I might not be a real scientist, I actually am a real sci-fiction endorser and lover, so I do still think that I know my stuff. But you know, that might just be my view of things, and that is not always right. At least that is what I have come to find out. But that is enough about hard and not easy to learn science things. We have got to prepare ourselves for the worst right now, because we are about to do something that is totally crazy. I am kidding, I have no idea what we are about to do. So at least they know how to keep that elevator music on a constant rotation, because these songs are all just straight up bangers. I mean, we could dance the cha-cha-cha on this one and still come out with a nice song. There is just something cool about these elevator videos, just because there have been like a lot of stale game modes lately, and I feel like this is something that does not get as stagnant as the others, because this is basically just something else. Like every time that we are playing it, there are just so many surprises in this game mode that there always is something new to do, and I really think that this is just very cool. Even though this one might be a little too much of a surprise, because this thing is like scaring the living poop out of me, and I am not liking this at all. But I will do everything to make you guys happy, I guess, and I feel like that is something that I really need right now. Maybe right now we have something that we call clickbait, and I feel like we do need something that is really clickbait. I am kidding, I really never do something clickbait like that. I am just not that person, of course, and that was no sarcasm at all this time around. Okay, please people, I am not even kidding right now. I actually feel like everyone just thinks that I'm kidding right now, but I am not. So if you would just want to leave me alone right now so that I can just get my stuff together again and make some more clickbait. Oh my, never mind, I just bamboozled myself by saying that. I am really stupid right now. So what are we actually doing here, you are asking? Well, that is something that I cannot give you a clear answer on. I mean, these elevators are fun and stuff, but they do not really seem to take me anywhere. Oh wait, never mind, they are taking me somewhere. And they are actually taking me to the top of YouTube. That is right, this elevator right here is doing all that, even though I am already a little bit on the top of YouTube. But this elevator should be taking me even higher to the top, because that is like something that I would really need to do. So if some people would just help me out with these elevators. Oh, by the way, I do not mean with getting one of these scary ones. I mean, I am glad that they can serve a purpose somewhere, but not in my life. I guess that I am just not built for this type of intensity or something like that, you know. Now let's just hope that we can get to the next floor in a little bit of a quick manner, because I am about to pop an egg right here because of this waiting. Oh my god, I need more muffin time, and I do love muffin time, you guys. But that was enough muffin time because we have a lot more floors to go through, and I do not want to get all repetitive to you guys when it comes to my content, because my content is always very original and non-clickbait like, so I do not want you guys to start thinking any less of me right now. There is just too much at stake when it comes to the channel and to the people and you guys, and I am not about to throw all of that away just because I am starting to become lazy. Well, let me tell you this then, because I am not lazy, nor will I ever become lazy. Okay, never mind, I might actually be like very lazy, but that does not matter because there is just a lot of stuff that I have to do, so there is just no time to be lazy around these days anymore. I mean, I cannot be lazy right now because I am being held on the edge of my seat because I am so scared right now. So this sub is changing from a lazy dude to an awesome dude and kind of a little bit to a scared dude, but that does not matter, and there is nothing that you can go ahead and do about it, because even though the Lunar New Year has arrived and it was crowned to be the year of the rooster, I am going to be changing it up and calling this the year of the SubZeroExtabyte. Actually, that might just be a little too much for a nice slogan or a catchphrase. So how about we just go with this and call 2017 to be the year of the sub? Okay, we are all going to agree on that. Well, that is just cool. Then we can start unpacking the t-shirts and the posters, and we can go change the world today. Or maybe let's just do that tomorrow, because I am really not feeling it today. Oh darn it, I am already falling back into being a lazy guy. Well, that is a bummer to say the least. Not all dreamers are winners, but all winners are dreamers. And right now I am not dreaming though. I mean, I am, but I am having a nightmare right now, which is not a fun thing to have, honestly, I think. And of course, when I am talking about losing, you guys automatically start saying that I'm not a loser and stuff, and that I am like the best person in everything that you guys have ever seen, and I really do appreciate all of that. Sometimes you just need some reflection in life, and I feel like these elevators are the perfect place for that, and they are the perfect place to scare your pants off, apparently. Oh wait, never mind, I still have got my pants on. Oh wait, I just thought that I had to pee, but I am dreaming, aka having a nightmare, so if I pee in here, then I actually just end up peeing in my pants in my bed. Now that is not a fun thing to do, because that would be kind of weird, but you know, and I think that that is awesome, because there is really just nothing like that at all, and I'm not even kidding right now. So I would not love to get one of these elevators to get in my own house back in Roblox City of Paradise, and if that were to happen, then I would never have to go ahead and take a 3-hour drive every time I am coming here to film these kind of videos. But then again, I probably would not be the most happy person to live. But I think that you guys could kind of get that from my point of view right now. I mean, I cannot just go ahead and act like I am okay with all of this, because I am actually not right now, and I really feel like I just should go home and not talk about this thing ever again. Now that does not mean that I am just leaving you guys here. I mean, you guys are going back home with me, and you know why? Well, that is just because you guys are always in my heart, and you will always be there for the rest of your and my life. So wherever I go, you will go, and we will have a lot of fun, and we will never have to be scared anymore, because wherever we are, we will actually be there together. And I think that this is pretty cool right now. But what I do not think that is cool will still have to be this freaking elevator, because I know that I cannot handle stress and scary things well. And yet here I am, just roaming around in the most freaky thing ever, and I am not even mad though. But on this note, I am leaving you guys. So I hope that you guys can enjoy your day or night, and I wish you